What's up guys, so we're back with another video. This one's a little bit of an install video and we're going to be working on, you guessed it right, the hatch. If you're already here, you might as well go down in the description below, hit that subscribe button and leave a like, because let's face it, you're already watching the video. But I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different install today. I'm going to install it, test it out, tell you guys what I really feel about the product, because I picked up one of these little adjustable throw shifters that you can adjust the height and everything on the shifter. I picked it up from Sickspeed, but I know you can get like a bunch of different ones, but I wanted one that was somewhat of a actual name brand. So I'm going to install this today, and I'm going to do a couple different pulls, driving around, adjust it in a couple different ways and tell you guys what I really feel about it. If it's worth it, feels weird, if it doesn't like to stay on the shifter, I'm going to go over all that. So literally the only thing that you're going to need for this is just a little Allen wrench, and what that does is there's two bolts, the other bolt's in there. You loosen these up and you pretty much put it at the height that you want the shifter at, and then basically put your shift knob on. We're gonna jump in. So there's that. Put that up there. Oh, shit. Don't mind that. I was doing a little bit of work on my shift linkage, so I didn't have the center console in. But essentially you just pretty much just put it on. Take off the shift knob, put it on. I mean, it's a pretty self-explanatory. You see, I already have a short throw shifter, so mine's gonna feel a little different than if you had, let's say, a stock shifter. The throws are gonna be a little bit longer, so that would be the only difference that you might feel in yours and in mine. I know that I was looking them up online, like a couple of the cheaper eBay ones, like no name, like straight from China. Those ones came with a short shifter itself. That little mother got my yard. Shit, my yard. Neighbors' dogs. Anyway, some of those ones did come with a short shifter. If you don't have already a short shifter, it might feel a little weird, but like I said, you can completely adjust these. So this is as high as like it possibly goes. So if I just put my shift knob on that, then it has a, like, it's pretty high up there. It feels kind of weird. Obviously the throw is going to be like way up there. I mean, it feels kind of sloppy, but, and then you can like put it as low as you want, which would be that, which brings the shifter up a little bit higher, which, see, to me that feels a little bit better, but that's just my personal. I mean, you can adjust it wherever you want. There's probably like 15 different height settings on this. See, it just goes up. I'm gonna take this all the way out. It just goes up each time, and that's how you adjust it. So enough about how to install it. Obviously you just put it on and tighten it where whatever height you want. I'm gonna put it to the highest height, and then I'm going to take it for a drive and let you guys know. So let's do that, and then I'm gonna take it for a little spin. See how this goes. I mean, I think I'm personally gonna have it on the lowest setting, just because I kind of like how that feels. Like, it's not too crazy high. If you have it all the way up here, it just kind of feels like your throw is really long. And I mean, some people like that. Some people like to have the super long throw, but me, I like to have it, probably gonna have it all the way down, or maybe like right in the middle. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I don't know. We're gonna tighten it up and take it for a spin around the block. Do a couple different settings, probably like all the way high, all the way low, and then one right in the middle, and see how that goes. Alright, so here's the first drive with it all the way high. I flipped it around facing this way. I think you can have it either way, just so that way when I shift like backwards, it's not like, it doesn't feel like super long. I don't know, you can have it facing that way where the ball is farther away from you, or you can have it facing this way where it's closer. But I just felt like when I shifted into second, like it went all the, it felt like it was going all the way back. Like I said, that's just a personal reference. You guys can drive it however you want. I'm gonna test it out like this at the highest setting, and then right in the middle, and then I'm gonna test it all the way at the bottom. And I'll probably see if I want to flip it that way or this way. I'll let you guys know. So, alright, so right off the bat, I do feel that it's definitely longer, but I feel like if you drove it for more than like 5 minutes, you get used to that. We're gonna do like a little first through fifth and kind of see how it feels. This is my first time driving with it, so. And don't mind the rattling. I do have a heat shield that's just rattling away. Honestly though, even all the way up, it does not feel as sloppy as I thought it was going to feel. It's really not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Alright, so first impression with it all the way up like that, it's really not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I did a couple little, shows the wrong road to go down. I pretty much took it all the way from first to fifth, seeing how it would drive all the way up. I even downshifted a couple times. It felt actually really good. It didn't feel as sloppy as I thought it was going to be. I thought with it being so high like that it was just going to feel like complete garbage, but it actually felt really good. So I'm gonna lower it down to like the medium setting and then take it for the same spins and see if that changes it, how much it actually does do a difference. Alright, so I can see kind of why most people run it this way, is if you're constantly adjusting it, you've got to kind of reach around to this side to actually loosen it and everything. Oh, put it right about there. It's not crazy high, but it's not all the way low. I'm gonna put it right about there, tighten it up, and then go for another spin. See how different it does feel, because like I said, it didn't feel as sloppy as I thought it was going to be on all the way up, but it definitely did feel sloppier than like with just the short throw shifter. So alright, so immediately I can feel that even being halfway down, it's way less sloppy. Like the throws don't feel as long. Oh yeah, I can already tell that I kind of like the medium setting, like halfway up, because it's definitely not as sloppy, but you kind of still got that feeling like it's kind of high up there. Oh, the medium height, it definitely does feel a lot better to me, because it's still high up there, kind of gives you that like sequential gearbox type feel, like height. It doesn't feel like a sequential gearbox, not even remotely close. That's not what I'm saying, but like the height of it, you know how the gearboxes, they're stupid high. It kind of still gives you that feel, but it's definitely less sloppier than the highest setting of it. You can shift fast and it doesn't feel like you're gonna miss your gear. It still feels like it knows where it's supposed to go, if that makes any sense. You need to finally put it at its lowest setting and take it for one last spin, and then we'll go over how it feels overall. Does it feel cheap? Is it worth it? What setting I personally like? So basically, I'm buying it so that if it sucks, you don't have to. But so far, I actually really like it, because I had a buddy that had one. I think his was just like an eBay wannabe K-tune one. The threads like wouldn't hold on to the shifter. It was just sloppy. So far, right in the middle, it does feel like really this setting. But we're going to, like I said, we're going to try all of the different settings. Well, not all of them, because as you guys seen, there was probably like 10-15 different heights that you can use. But I just wanted to get the main ones for you guys and do the lowest, the highest, and right in the middle. The first two, and now we're going to do the lowest. If I can get this loose again. Alright, there you have it. So that's at the lowest. I mean, it still sits up pretty decent. I mean, it sits up probably like 3.5 inches higher than when it, like, if you just had the shift knob on there. So I mean, that's kind of a nice setting, and that really doesn't feel sloppy at all. So I think this is the one that I personally like the most. I can already tell, but let's take it for a spin, and then I will really let you guys know. Oh yeah, that way at the lowest setting for me personally, with the short shifter. Like I said, this particular one does not come with a short shifter. It's just the extension piece, the extender, whatever. So basically, this black piece and the bar, you just put it on your shifter, and you can adjust whatever height. That's the part that comes. How I like to personally drive. I could get used to it right in the middle. The highest point, it does feel a little sloppier for my taste personally. I mean, but that's because I like to drive a little harder. It feels like it didn't know where to go in at the highest setting. It doesn't feel bad. I actually really like it. I think I'd personally give this product a thumbs up. And this I bought with my own money, so I just wanted to see if it worked. I liked the idea of being able to put the shifter wherever I personally wanted it, and I think I found exactly where I like it. I would say either all the way low or put it right in the middle, or even a little bit higher than the middle would be okay, and you're still gonna have like a notchy feel when you're shifting. It's not gonna be super long like you're shifting into the back seat. So there you guys have it. Alright, so there you guys have it. That was the 6-speed adjustable. Fucking dog, get out of my yard. Get!
Come on, get out of here.
That was my experience with the 6-speed adjustable, I guess you can't really call it a short throw shifter. Just adjustable shifter. I personally liked it. Would I suggest buying it? Actually, yeah. I think it worked perfectly fine. It did exactly what I wanted it to do. It felt really good right in the middle, like I said, and then all the way low. I think all the way low is where I'm personally going to be setting it. Just because, like I said, I go through the canyon a lot and stuff like that, and I tend to shift harder. If you don't do any of that and you're just daily driving and you just like your shifter to be up super high, the shifter being up super high, it didn't feel bad. It didn't feel bad at all. The lower setting, all the way low, and then the medium setting, anywhere in that range felt really good for me. So I would say give it a buy. I think it was only like $20 something. I'm not sure, I'll have to look. I would say go and check it out, try it for yourself. You've got nothing to lose. It actually feels really good compared to some of the eBay shifters. So it's gonna be a wrap for that video. If you liked it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.